my friends and family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart.
So the front porch is still decked out for fall. And I told a dear friend that I was not going to start decorating for Christmas until after Halloween. But then my oldest son talked to his father and said, "Dad, has she started decorating for Christmas yet?" Now you know, when your baby say something, that's going to get you going. So I've been in the attic and pulled out a few things, like these acrylic sconces that I got from Ballard a couple of years ago. And I placed them on the wall, flanking the large picture. Love those. Very easy to install, guys. You will need painter's tape. So I then removed that big picture. I'm going to update it anyway. You'll never see this design again. Now you remember this large wreath that I had above the TV in our family room on last year. I stored it properly. I put it in the attic, had it under a cover so no dust would get on it. Well, when I took it down from the attic and removed the cover, most of the ornaments just fell right off. You see, they're not attached with any hooks or anything. It's all glue. I was so disappointed. This was not something that I was planning to update this year. Just maybe add a different ribbon. I had to put in some work on this one, guys. So the more I touched up and zhushed this thing, the more it just became a headache. So I ended up trimming the hedges, taking wire clippers, yes, trimming the hedges, so to speak, because I don't know, it was about to go bald. And these are the large picks that I purchased from Hobby Lobby, and they basically kind of mimic what was already there. And I did cut those large picks apart before I inserted them. And I knew I would also need to fill in some of the holes on the wreath since I had trimmed it down. I candidly shared with you guys in a recent video, I'm all about investing in myself right now. So buying picks and using cut pieces of garland to enhance a Christmas tree or even a wreath, that is right where I am. So all I have to do is take these small pieces of garland and then just twist them into the wreath, and it'll look fuller. Back in August, I had several containers of Christmas decor items to take to Goodwill. Went over, they refused them because they didn't have the space for them. Now I can add a little more and make donations. And next, add in your fairy lights. Now, the lights that I'm adding, they do not have a remote control. But guess what? Once I turn them on, they'll stay on for 6 hours. So that's fine. Why go out and buy more when all I have to do is turn them on once and change the batteries? I'm good to go on that idea. Of course, I'm going to add a few Christmas vignettes throughout the home, but I love the idea of having some of my favorite items stay in place, like the sculpture you just saw. Look closely, you can spot the addition of those cut pieces of garland. They have a bluish tint to them. I love that. And you can also see how I added a little glam with those icicle picks. How absolutely beautiful this is. Like we've all learned in the world of interior design, you want your theme to travel throughout your space. I love these coned Christmas trees. So remember, we've got those crystal ornaments on our wreath, and we're going to flank that with these coned Christmas trees from Home Goods. And guys, I found that they looked a little too red when they didn't have lights. So I decided to just string the lights around them and place them on the sconces. So here's to my good intentions, guys. I've gotten one wall vignette done, and I only damaged one lampshade thus far. So I've gotten my inspiration from my son, and my husband is loving it too, guys. So, you know what? It's on. And if you are into decorating for Christmas in a very big way, do a quality check of your current inventory. And as you know, things have not been the best of quality over the past few years. And you saw what I purchased last year and took down from the attic, and it was already basically falling apart. So go ahead, take inventory, at least if you're not going to get started. And be practical. And you can still have a beautiful holiday on a budget. Thanks a lot for watching. And as always, stay in prayer and stay creative.